What up, though? This is Rico Swift, and we're about to get into the second episode of the Cypher series, Behind the Scenes. So let's get into it.
My head screaming, mouth has nothing to say. I'm pissed off, but no frown is on my face. I'm steady crying, but these tears don't have a trace. Be a man, I swear don't nobody care. Fair don't exist unless you take a cab there. And even then, life will come Uber you.
I'll be scheming while I'm rolling, plotting while I'm smoking, toting on that potent, and my bag is always open. Just quote it, never wrote it. The truth, I always spoke it. Shit I couldn't afford is what kept a nigga focused. While I idolized Jordan, we was imitating Icewood. Graduated high school, copped a pair of Icewood.
So this episode definitely was a challenge, because like it was a lot of technical stuff. So we featured Chris and Jevon, and basically like they some real true spitters. So I wanted to have like a real like gritty type, feel. So we was in this like industrial building or whatever. It was really crazy, but it was really cold in there, and we didn't plan for that. So it was cool, but something was happening with the Ronin the whole time. So like that's kind of my big gripe.
This shit is some bullshit. It's like I don't know what it could be. Like this shit is like unless I just break it all the way back down. Like
I would take off the camera and try it. Try stabilizer.
So like basically like we were shooting, and then the Ronin would just like haywire. Like it would just like start going crazy and like not stabilizing. So it was just like insane. But eventually like we figured it out and like had to like recalibrate everything. One of the most challenging things as like a director and like trying to be a videographer and stuff is like, what do you do when things go sideways or like south? You could plan for a shot or whatever, but something still may go wrong, so you need to be able to improvise and like figure it out. And basically like that's like the worst feeling of like when like people are waiting for you to get your shit together and like your shit should be already together. So it's just like dang. So it's just like for me now I always go with a mindset. It's like, okay, if something go wrong, let's try to figure something else out and like move on.
you can't even get that.
No. Dang it.
I think it's too fine of a
Paper?
paper.
Maybe next time we should tape it down.
Yeah.
So this part was kind of like interesting. I had an idea to like stencil our logo and then like spray paint it and put it on the ground. And it almost worked, but it's like, psych, just kidding. So like next time we thinking like maybe we'll use like, I don't know, like cardboard or something like that. Because I think the paper I was using wasn't like sturdy enough to like, make it look right. So just like next time, I know. But it was an idea.
1, 2, 3.
Scheming while I'm rolling, plotting while I'm smoking, toting on that potent, and my bag is always open. Just quote it, never wrote it. The truth, I always spoke it. Shit I couldn't afford, so it kept a nigga focused. Like I idolized Jordan, we was imitating Icewood. Graduated high school, copped a pair of Icewood. Nowadays I'm working on the night.
And then I'm on some shit. Bro said bring the bars, but you need me to vent. He said they need to relate, like you talking it in. Otherwise, it's really just talking it in. No more empty ass bars like I ran out of liquor. Hey, scratch that. I know a lot of good dads. I know some good dudes that
Plotting while I'm smoking, toting on that potent, and my bag is always open. Just quote it, never wrote it. The truth.
There's nothing in there?
The vibrator. My nigga's scared. He's scared.
You know, look over there and then look it up. Yeah. It is a necessary.
Scared man.
My Wu-Tang shit.
Wouldn't that be sweet though?
Like silhouetted?
Yeah, silhouetted.
So yeah, like this Cypher was definitely like a fun Cypher. I feel like visually, I like the way it looked. I actually got a chance to use that like 1.8 aperture and like get that bokeh. Even though like I had to learn this too. It's like when you shooting on a super low aperture, you gotta realize like your subject doesn't stay in focus and like with the frame. It's gonna do like this bouncing back and forth of like not being in focus and being in focus. So like it could be sweet if you're doing that on purpose, but it was just like I had to learn that. So it was like it was cool. I got a chance to like really get that crispy look I wanted, but at the same time it was like, you know, a little trial and error, but always move on to the next thing. So appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.